I'm Dr. Brett Staley. This car was done by Glassett Detail, and they did a fantastic job. Unfortunately, I went to the dealership when it was about day 3 or 4. The car was at the dealership, and they put some pretty nasty scratches all across here, into the even the stainless steel, down the door, down across here, on the back, and on the other door.
Okay, this came back from St. George scratched. And it goes into here. Right there. This went onto the stainless steel. Got some of those out.
Yeah, you did. Not the deepest parts of it.
Not the top part. Yeah, these were the ones I was worried about.
Yeah, those, and then, like I said, and it continues out over into here. It's like, what the heck?
I can still
It's
see
two
these.
deepest right there, but barely. Compared to what they were, you've done miracles to it.
All right, let's try this again.
I always say you got like about 80% of it. There's still 2, but one's 90% gone. The other one's like about 85% gone, 80%.
Yeah, this is
the bottom one's a little deeper.
I'm a little nervous to go deeper, but let me do a little bit because I know it added 10 microns to the paint. Typically when you buff, you only take about 3 to 4.
Yeah,
you're
not hurting it, man.
And I'll take the big buffer to the other areas.
Yeah, because the others look more like smudges almost than they look like scratches. That top one was definite.
Yeah, these are scratched, but this would be 10 times worse if there wasn't ceramic on it.
Oh yeah, if it was.
The Cadillac went in for a cruise control repair and then came back scratched. So we're just trying to repair it here. But I think we can get most of it out.
You got 99.9.
Let's do one more.
I think if you just go one after one, I think you can have it one more, man. Because I only see from where I was looking before, there was 2 deep ones. Now it's
There's
like
a couple lines
right there, itty bitty line and itty bitty line. I mean, compared to what you started with, that looks amazing.
Yeah, this is a tiny bit better here.
You fixed that. Actually, is coming out better than the paint. You got that better than you did the paint. Hit it one more time, man. Go for the gusto. You can do it.
Okay, it's not on me.
I know. I think you can get one more. Because if it's 10 microns, I'll bet you haven't cut 2 or 3 off with the polishing.
Let's try this.
Because you are so close to perfection. That was the worst one. That was the one I'm like.
When you can put your fingernail in it, they don't usually come out. And in this case, it did.
So, you know what I like? I like sharing things.
Oh, yeah. Ooh. Oh, yeah, I'm happy with that.
Oh, yeah. I'm so happy with that.
Man, that looks so good.
It does look good.
Oh, man. I'm sorry, but it's mirror finish.
That's all?
Yeah.
Just a mirror?
Sorry, it looks really good.
I'm not sorry, Rand. I'm happy.
Well, I think we're living right today. You know what's interesting? You can feel... So this is ceramic down here.
Right. But where
you can feel, like right here is my line. I can feel it with the rag.
Where you need to touch it up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And honestly, the ceramic is probably good. I'm going to just touch it up out of caution.
Well, I love caution.
Yes.
So I won't wash it for another 7 days.
Yeah.
I promise. System X Max G, your product is incredible. We buffed out stuff that you would never do on any other paint job, no matter how good the clear coat was.
9 days after it was cured.
9 days after cure. It looks amazing.
Okay, so I am really happy with this.
Yeah, me too. I was scared.
Let's make sure
you found that. I'm like, what are you seeing? That can't be possible. There's no way they did this to this car.
I was sick. I was just
That's
looking at
gotta be.
And I was looking at the video going, there's no way that was a thing.
Come on.
And honestly, I'm glad this thing was coated because that would be...
Oh, that would have been a disaster.
Yeah.
I'd have been telling him, you're going to have to paint that, man.
All right, we got all of those scratches out except for like 0.01%. It's back to looking fantastic. That is why you ceramic coat your cars. Look how clear that is. Let's see what we got here.
Right there.
Oh, hey, when you're good, you're good.
So, what have we learned today, Rand, about this polish?
Polish is amazing. Ceramic, amazing. All right, guys, we got the scratches out, both sides. Thank goodness for ceramic, or this would be a repaint, honestly. So
would have been a nightmare.
But we got it done. This is one of 34 in this color. 12 have been wrecked, and there's only 500 of these Cadillac hybrid
CT6 plug-in hybrids.
CT6 plug-in hybrids made. So this is actually a really cool car. I've got my light right here.
Oh, okay.
We're good. I even just got paint on my finger, so.
Well,
You gotta make sure it's right color first.
Well, yeah. I mean, you put it on your finger and.
Taste it, make sure it tastes like it's
Yeah,
factory paint.
tastes like paint. Good thing we didn't step in it.
Factory lacquer. Wait, I gotta get a blowtorch to put on your hand, see if that stuff's actually as flammable as they claim it is.
Yeah, let's try that. Let's do it.
Let's try it, man.
Okay, let's see if we can get this here. This is touching up, but this is very difficult because it's a scrape.
You just do your best work, man. That's all I ask.
Well, anything better than that is really good. All right, that's touched up, close enough. Looks good from 20 feet.
20.
Okay, we got all this kind of touched up and done. We got the paint touched up, as you guys saw prior. I had taped that off, and we are gonna coat this real quick. So any ceramic, you want to let it flash. It's called flashing. So this, we are gonna let this flash real quick. And what that means is it's basically gonna change in some form or another. And this stuff is so good that you sort of wait for the whole thing to flash. Okay, we should be good there. And that is thick. He said he wanted it on there thick, so this is thick. I always keep a towel in each pocket. My right hand is the first one that wipes the majority of the stuff off. My left is the one that goes in and dials everything in. And then when the right towel gets, I call it contaminated, or where it just starts spreading the product, you just switch it and add the new one to your left. Good system. And just like that, this is coated. Coating is the easy part. It's the it's all the prep and getting there. And I go over it more than I think I should, just in case you don't want to miss something. It'll harden, and then it's not a big deal if you miss it. You can always just buff it off real quick, especially if it's before the cure time. With this, I just try to avoid having to go back.
One thing you might have learned though, Rand, is that this product, 9 days after, so 2 days past cure, can be polished incredibly.
Yes.
Did we both learn that, or is that just me?
You know, I've known a little bit of that, but never to this level. So this is actually
good news, actually.
It's good news.
This is good protection, folks, because you may go to a dealer or an oil lube shop or something someday and get a mechanic who thinks his greasy rag to wipe off his greasy smudge that's got little metal filings in it was just the right thing the doctor ordered. In this case, it just so happens this doctor wasn't impressed with that order.
Right. And he is a real doctor, by the way. Okay, so that is done. We're going to move on to the other side.
That's beautiful, man. I mean, that's just...
That turned out fantastic.
Yeah, it floated. Did the edge do what you wanted it to? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah.
That's amazing.
Okay, so we got this side. We're just going to coat this area we just touched up. And it was this section here, right?
I think so.
And right underneath it. And right under the door handle. The ceramic is starting to change, and then in this case it kind of like bubbles. Some of it turns like a rainbow color, but you really want to wait till it flashes. Where ceramic gets its bad name is people will coat a whole side like they would wax their car and then wonder why they can't wipe it off.
Oh yeah.
And that's not good either. And this is our repair on the back door. Almost looks better than the day we polished and coated it.
You
This car is so quiet. Look at this, guys. We got all those scratches out.
Yep.
This is where they were.
Yep.
Car looks fantastic again.
Yes, it does. By George, by golly. I'm Dr. Brett Staley. This car was done by Glassett Detail, and they did a fantastic job. Unfortunately, I went to the dealership when it was about day 3 or 4. The car was at the dealership, and they put some pretty nasty scratches all across here, into even the stainless steel, down the door, down across here, on the back, and on the other door. Me and Mr. Rand, who is the owner of Glassett Detail, were a little nervous, but I'm telling you, this product, System X Max G, is capable of being polished after 9 days like none other. It took all the scratches out of it from polishing it. It looks phenomenal. Truth is, as me and Rand have both said, it almost looks better with a little second coat and polished to perfection. So we won't recommend everybody have to do that, but System X, your stuff is incredible. Thumbs up from Dr. Staley.